Well, I saved after we adjusted our skills, so...
Yay.
Skip.
Yeah, let's just get to the part where we fight.
Yeah, they really want to talk to you. Just mash. Doesn't matter what we say. Who cares? This feels a lot less dramatic when we know that there's like 5 other bosses that need to come out.
Yep.
Earthquake for funsies?
And you know what we could have had instead of all those puzzles and other dumb stuff? Things that let all those plot points breathe instead of, here's the exposition dump that lasts over a minute.
Right before a fairly tricky fight, actually.
Making me feel like it's Kingdom Hearts all over again.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good.
You just mashed.
You shall not seal the veil. I call on the God King.
We can tell that the voice acting is occasionally just glitching out.
Because we had it this time, but who cares?
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. This is not the
time
for
And it's insisting on talking to you every time, so we can't pass those persuasion checks.
Yeah. And
I don't even know that they would do anything.
yeah, it's probably one of those checks that just leads to slightly different dialogue.
Because there's been a lot of those.
And I'm just
The God King hears
Mash.
my call. He sends it to your father. Come to the Source King.
And this is feeling like the bad parts of a JRPG.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Also,
get...
didn't we eat their souls?
Yeah.
I would really love to know what the explanation for them being around is.
I'm wondering if they'd be around if we'd cheated enough Swarm Breakers to free everyone.
Well, most of them didn't want to be freed.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing that's why they picked these guys, because...
Well, it's like they could have at least done something like they did with Wendigo, where, like, we weren't allowed to eat her soul.
Yeah, but this guy's back. Why? Because the game says so. And...
Well, oddly enough, because more of the Magisters survived the initial round, I think there's a bit more infighting happening. Which is helpful.
Everything costs so dang much. It's whatever get to me. And I start just losing track of what the hell's going on.
Feels like a real tabletop in that way.
Yep.
Big ol' lightning storm. That should work out nicely.
I don't even care if it hits me at this point. I killed somebody. I don't even know who, but...
Yeah. That did give you enough action points to maybe chuck some chain lightning over there. I don't know if it'll chain that far, but you can try. Sadly not. But, eh.
I'm just going to keep trying. Wondering why I didn't just pick Thane so that I could just tank all the
poison.
stupid bullcrap.
Well, I hate to jinx it, but so far there hasn't been death fog.
Well, I'm waiting for somebody to just spew that on the battlefield, and then I'll probably break my controller at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
It's just... And then we'll pick... Then I wonder if we'll pick a room or a button that gives us the ending.
That would round out the set of tropes at this point. Well, this seemed to work pretty well, so...
Chain up to us. It goes all over the place. Okay. Okay. So you can just keep spamming.
It had to be water, didn't it? My baby dragon doesn't take water very well. Alright, what do we even have left? Salaman, Brachus Rex, Isbil, and the Kraken. That won't work. God, getting up to that thing is a nightmare. Okay, baby dragon, you hide right there till we get a chance to try to heal you. Really wish they'd let me name him. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try to get you up. I'm going to put you over here because it's a fairly secluded spot where hopefully you'll have a chance to heal. That was most of my turn. So I guess I'm going for him, because he's the one that's near me.
Glory is mine.
They have amazing mobility skills that we could never hope to match, apparently.
Yep. Just keep spamming.
And spamming.
And spamming. And spamming. And...
And the sightlines of this arena are not helping matters, I have to say.
Nope.
Oh, of course it can come up on that side where it's clipping through a mountain. Well, I tried to give you a turn. And there went my dragon. Alright, I'm going to try walking around that corner without you to see if I can get them to even talk to me, but I doubt it. Because I think the game has just decided it's you.
Oh, you're talking to me through a bloody wall!
Just mash.
You're divine.
If I say enough, let me skip your story.
Don't make me say enough 3 times. Alright. Alright, pull them in, because I think the reason Pyroclastic Eruption is progressing this fight so fast is because it pulls them all so close together that effectively every single rock is hitting all of them, and I think that's why it's working. Alright. Fix your magic armor.
There.
And then hold those last 2 points, because then you should get 8 points on your first round of the next stage.
And hopefully we can get to the next stage so I can just do source skills.
Well, it's kind of annoying that I have to burn one of my best ones here, but...
Yeah. Are we just not going to progress anymore?
Alright, well, it did a lot of damage to them, so hopefully...
And what? What, did someone get mad that people weren't using source skills, so the entire end game is you should have learned a bunch of source skills so you can spam them throughout this fight? If so, why? Can we just some of you die so we can move on? Or all of you.
There it goes.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care.
Just mash. Nothing in this matters.
Yep. I know persuasion doesn't work.
I very much doubt it would do anything anyway.
Cool, can we kill everyone?
Could
Probably not.
Could we have put a checkpoint here?
Yeah, if they put an autosave. Christ, if it works. Okay.
Oh, there we go. There's me just deciding I'm done with this bullshit.
So, can you stop talking at me?
Also, if we could get Dallas before she turns into a dragon, that would probably be ideal.
It's just.
Assuming that that's possible and that she doesn't just turn into a...
Did we need this much dialogue?
Did we need...
No.
Did we need this much anything?
We bloody know. We know. You need to stop talking at us.
Also, I'd like to point out, I can think of all of, like, 2 fights that we skipped. So we have to be reasonably close to, like, maximum level. Or expected level, anyway. Because it's not like there's infinite grinding you can do.
Yeah, if you don't try to actually level really well, you're doomed. Do not ever make a cutscene or dialogue pop up in the middle of a battle. Don't. It's really awful. That is not how fights should happen in an RPG.
Well, to be fair, I think the only reason I was able to quick save was possibly because of that. Or maybe this game actually lets you save during combat. I think that's the first time I've actually been inclined to try. Well, Lucian might do something someday.
Okay.
Why does the Salaman keep getting 2 moves when he shows up?
I don't know, but he's pissing me off.
Cool, fry him.
Okay. Let's see, should I cast...
Big lightning storm might actually be able to stretch far enough to hit a few of them if you kind of stretch it in the direction Lucian ran.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits a lot of them.
If it hits me... Well,
And I don't think it friendly fires.
somebody die.
Okay, cool. That's only going to chain to 2 people. I think you could accomplish the same effect just with... Oh, there's a 3rd. Okay, get Dallas.
Should I target her directly?
Target her directly. We want to make sure she goes out. And then let's see if she turns into a dragon. She's unconscious. She's going to turn into a dragon.
Because
Yay!
the game can't just let me have this one.
No, it can't.
I can't win. Okay, good. Good to know.
Yep, hit those 2 idiots.
Hoping I can shred their magic armor enough that you can actually do something.
Blinding Radiance, if you blinded them, I don't know if you'll get through their magic armor enough to do that, but it would help.
Because I'm trying so hard to kill them, and it just seems like nothing wants to kill them.
I know the feeling. Hi guys, I would like to introduce you to another big fucking lightning storm. I'm just seeing if I can stretch it to hit anything else, and I'm gonna go with a no on that, so we're just gonna focus it over here.
Okay, finally stun them out.
Good. That was the hope. You know what, global.
I mean, they're not on fire, so why not? I know you can move, and you're going to keep doing stuff,
And you're
it's going to give me
probably-
motion sickness.
And you're probably going to completely wipe out one or more of us.
Because you can just spam, because that's cool and stuff.
You weren't anything in the fight in the bay, and now you're apparently a god. It's kind of amazing how that worked out. God, that move, yeah, he got me. Yeah, Meteor Shower is just freaking death. Alright, you're gonna have to wake me up, although well, your skill. The skill goes twice, the Lightning Storm skill. It goes once when you cast it, and then goes once on your next turn, so. Good news, most of them are stunned out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get my dragon back, because that's the downside to not memorizing the skills. I can't pull him back mid-combat, but, you know.
Use a scroll of worse. Everything soars. I swear to God.
Oh my god, is he resummoning? Okay, it's just generic minions, but still, okay.
But you can summon them anywhere, and I'm just...
Okay, new plan, we have to kill the Kraken pretty much immediately. Because apparently he's an infinite summoner. That's another checkbox in the list of things I hate in RPGs.
What I'm supposed to be doing... Really just...
I guess prioritizing Brachus Rex and the Kraken.
Sends a companion.
Yes, I'm mashing A. Please stop talking.
Force King.
I really should have gotten all the stuff that lets me turn people into chickens and just turned y'all into chickens.
I'm pretty sure they patched that out, but I don't know for certain.
Well, that's... That would at least made the game
Funny.
fun. And this is decidedly unfun. Because I can't just kill them and get on with my
Well, also
life.
just the fact that, like, because of the way the initiative works, because they're getting added to the end of an existing turn, and we have to be on an existing turn because of how this two-phase fight works, the fact that they're getting to immediately move, in the case of the Salaman, twice,
You've even made the combat unfun at this point.
congratulations. It was your one strong point.
Because I'm guessing they just expect us to only have source skills and spam them when they were useless until this fight.
And frankly, even now, we are actually spamming them pretty hard. And it's like, yeah, they're a bit more powerful, but...
I almost recommend that you just get to the Nameless Isle, and when the game kicks you in the balls and says no ending, just stop there.
And say that was the end. You'll have a better experience, frankly. I really wish the baby dragon was sooner in the game because I loves him. But that's it. It feels like our damage is like 2/3 what it should be at best. Check your statuses. Plague. This is part of the problem, though it's not explaining the damage issue.
Oh, it is. Minus 30% damage.
Oh.
Because Salaman just gets to
Spam
move twice
his
and
plague, 'cause
spam
he
it.
gets to move twice. Does anything cure it? Can be cured by cleansed wounds. Did it say restoration? Bless, Steam Lance, cleanse wounds, and mass cleanse wounds, none of which we've memorized because they're not useful up to this point. Great. That's a big part of the problem, and we may have to quick load to before the conversation just so that we can memorize Bless.
Or Steam Lance. Either one.
Or something. I don't know if Healing Ritual clears it or not. I want to say that it might, at the very least. It might hurt some of the undead there, but the reason I haven't been doing that is because healing technically does physical damage for some reason to undead, not magic. So it just doesn't work for us very well. Yeah, I'm just gonna frickin' memorize Bless. It's the simplest frickin' one, although it still won't work unless we take out the Salaman in one round. It's overly dramatic bullshit.
Other fun fact. if you choose to give up your source, it just leads to this fight anyway.
Oh, wonderful.
Everything leads to this fight. Why do we have so much dialogue? I mean, I think it changes who's hostile and whatnot, but you're gonna want to kill them all anyway. So,
So why did we bother?
yeah.
It's also kind of bold that neither armor type can deal with the airborne plague. And I think the constitution penalty is causing me to drop my shield, which is what's causing me to unmemorize things. Cool, I need to go fix that.
But yeah, I love that it doesn't matter when you ate their souls, so that they wouldn't show up later.
No, nothing matters. Why would that matter?
Also, do we have Anathema?
Yeah, we need to hit Brachus with it. Thank you for reminding me it exists, because frankly, I forgot that it did. So yes, one of us just needs to go hit Brachus with Anathema. I don't even want to see the end of the game now, and I'll be perfectly honest, if we weren't Let's Playing this, and frankly, this Let's Play might be about as fun as a toothache by this point. I guess it depends on how much y'all love salt. But I'm finishing it out of spite.
Well, actually, I know other games I hop in on will probably be more fun.
It would be hard for it to be less fun.
Yeah. The entire...
Short of the game literally just kicking you in the dick.
I'm waiting for it.
I don't know, it's just amazing to me how it went from being one of my favorite games through Act 1 and most of Act 2 to whatever the fuck this is. Seriously, the first option in any dialogue list should be what is the shortest route through the dialogue tree. Because if someone is mashing to get through it, respect that decision and proceed through it on the shortest route possible. If your first option makes me do some circuitous route with a bunch of side dialogue, I hate you. And I wish I could come up with more creative things to say than that. But everything I have that's more creative are things that would probably get the channel taken down. And also, for people wondering why I didn't just hit Vredeman with Anathema, I considered it. But frankly, I was worried that the game would just progress to this state anyway. I wanted him to be in his Brachus Rex state before I hit him with it.
Stab him. Oh, and it did nothing.
It did nothing. It didn't even hurt him a significant amount. It just broke in your hands and did nothing.
Oh, so it literally only works if you get rid of his physical armor. You know.
Oh, the thing that they said nothing about being a requirement.
And who knows if it'll actually work, given how this game seems to want to not work.
And also considering that we have almost no skills that reduce physical armor.
Yeah, so... Lovely.
So it's basically useless to us.
Let's make the one-hit kill weapon not actually do its thing.
So I basically had you give up your shield for no discernible reason, because the only way we're going to do physical damage is if my dragon gets in and hits him. Hell, I guess the dragon's going to have to get in and hit him. So my dragon does about 1,000 physical damage with each swing, which is considerable. And so if he would actually stay put where my dragon could hit him a couple of times, then we might be able to get him out pretty quickly. And I'm hoping that friggin' Dallas will do her dragon form thing and be a distraction. Oh, I had you memorize Bless. I just forgot to do that on myself. Cool. Yeah, we're bailing out of this fight and just hoping that they all fight each other for a bit. And we're just going to focus on staying alive and keeping my dragon alive until we can hopefully hit Brachus with Anathema. Isn't this a fun game? They could have at the very least made it physical or magic armor down. Did the devs just at some point decide they hated magic builds? Genuine question. Yes, please move over somewhere away from my dragon.
Yeah, move far away. There's no real way to fight you. It's just whatever.
Fortunately, I think he killed Dallas before she could transform. This time. But she managed to transform last time, so this might be a case of roll the dice until it works. Well, I need to keep my ass alive or my dragon will die. The dragon upon whom we now hinge all our hopes because we have to do physical damage out of nowhere. Although, if we could somehow get a blood surface to summon a blood incarnate, that would really help. But I didn't think to memorize Blood Rain either. Funny, because, you know, I haven't used it literally this entire time. Okay. Dragon. Hit him. $165. A hit from Anathema won't do that much damage. Hope so. Nice if we could just... Oh no, he decided to kill you, so now I have to res you. Or Lucian might kill him. Honestly, at this point, I'm okay with that outcome. Go Lucian. Oh, so the poison that the Kraken uses will heal Brachus Rex, but the Thunder Ray won't damage him. Either that or it aimed properly, but... Okay. So I have to heal Ethan, so that we can maybe try to use Anathema. Okay, it is not allowing me to aim that at Ethan. Yeah, it has to be cast before. I should have put that on him before. I did not. My bad. This fight has just done my head in. Of course, he's too far by a pixel. Okay, we are going to put you somewhere that is not in the fire, but that hopefully you can jump up from. It's most of my turn. Just get up there. And
it doesn't one-shot him after his physical armor has been shredded.
Then I'm done.
then this sword is the most useless thing in the universe.
Come on, I see the magic pixel. Oh, no, yes. It's 21 physical armor. I'm gonna see if it can at least get through that. It soon should. It does physical damage on its own. It should get through that.
Actually, look at that again. I want to make sure there isn't some special skill that gives you that. No.
No.
Okay. Just making sure because the game has pulled so much bullshit that I would.
Did not kill him.
Yay! The one-shot and one-hit kill weapon that we wasted all that time making is useless.
So either his physical armor needs to be completely gone to the point that, like, not even that one hit from Anathema is getting through it. Which, hey, if I have to try again, I'll attempt it, because why not, I guess. But
this is the most useless sword in the universe. And I'm just... Why? Why won't you just die so that the game can end? Anyway. Really don't know what you want to cast on him.
oh, I'm just, at this point, I'm pulling bullshit. We're summoning your incarnate.
Okay.
If I can get it actually close enough in there, but trying to see anything that's going on is like pulling teeth at this point. Here, have an incarnate. I'm considering the totems, but I honestly don't think they'd be able to hit him properly.
Okay.
And I would rather just have you get the Hiffle out of here so that the Kraken can't just flatline you, the dragon, and everything all in one go.
Yeah. And then we'll have an ending, I guess.
I don't even care what ending at this point.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Mass Effect choose one of 3. That would be the icing on the cake. I hate your magic armor. Finally, no armor.
I hate to say this, but I'd rather him go for you than my dragon, because my dragon is doing a crap ton of damage to him.
Yeah, can we just do that? So
Go, baby dragon, go!
just don't target our summons, because we need our summons to kill this guy. Stop jumping! Just please stop jumping. I really need
That
you
being
to
said,
stop.
I can hit him too.
This whole... And I know there's probably some weird, secret, easy mode way around all this, but I don't care. You made it really dumb.
Well, supposedly the secret easy mode way around it was Anathema, and we saw how that turned out. I'm gonna check his resistances just in case. Oh, he's weak to fire. Go for it.
I'll yield.
Now could you just...
Just not going to keep pelting you with fire until one of us fucking dies.
Oh, he's finally dead! The cutscene triggered! Yeah.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own
We
pain
may have
leaves him
technically
to grab
offered
his
our
knife.
source because I was mashing through dialogue for all I know.
But your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise. And
I love that
true,
it looks like he's
God.
talking to our baby dragon and incarnate right now, because let's face it, they carried that battle,
And truth.
especially the
These
baby
are
dragon.
values I always believed in.
Yeah, I doubt
Grows
that.
in pain.
I have failed.
Yes, you
Think
have.
back on your journey here, on all that you have seen.
Okay.
done.
And how utterly shite it has been.
You think of the Magisters and the sorcerers they hunted, and of the good and the evil on both sides.
We killed pretty much everyone.
You think
Everyone's
of how the
pretty
Eternals
evil.
came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world.
There was an interesting plot there. You pretty much glossed over it.
You look at the source around you. The power is immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win. You marvel at your journey and how it has changed.
Blah de blah de blah. Okay, I'm just okay. We're cutting through this now. This is way too much.
Oh my god!
Shall you divine?
It literally is a choose your own adventure. Pick endings.
Do you want Ethan to be divine?
No.
He was your character. You don't care? Okay.
Nah.
You think back on your
We don't
journey,
want
You
it.
think of the Magisters.
You can do it if you
think about
want.
the Eternals. You look at the. You think of what you. Marvel
What
at
happens
your
if we
death's
both
time.
just say fuck
Choose
it?
Shall you?
I don't know. You want to try it? I don't know. Do whatever you want.
I mean, honestly, I'm tempted to just see what happens if we just go, fuck this.
Do it.
But it also doesn't feel very in character for the Red Prince.
Okay,
So,
Feel free. I don't care.
After all that you have been through.
Okay,
all
you're
that you have
repeating
done,
dialogue
all
now.
To sacrifice. What you do next decides your.
Oh my
what
God.
shall you do?
oh
look,
my god,
it is literally choose
seriously
three.
Is. You're fucking shitting
Okay, become
me.
new divine. Give the source to everyone. Make everyone divine. Oh, when everyone is divine, no one is divine. Way to rip off a line from The Incredibles. Or allow yourself and all the world to be purged of source. I'm guessing one of the first two is in character for the Red Prince.
Honestly, it feels like really only one is in character for the Red Prince.
Yeah, but-
given, yeah.
But 3 was right out as an option.
So seriously, I said that as I was hoping that they would at least avoid this trope.
Oh my god, even the Mass Effect 3 one at least let you pick different buttons. That was just 3
dialogue choices.
So it ended. A tale that began
Well,
as
it
my
did
own ill-fated
finally
attempt to rid
end.
the world of the godwork.
So we have that.
A new divine rose, a true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever.
Yeah, 'cause he has
united
dragons.
Rivellon in its battle against the void. All across the
We
realm,
we
he
didn't
was
even
loved,
bother putting
worshipped,
in
and
like
adored.
artwork or
Humans,
reference to any of
lizards,
it.
Elves and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The great allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the
but
depths
you
of
have
the void,
dragons,
the
though.
God King still sought to return.
Kill him.
As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the God Woken claimed divinity.
Yeah, because there are only
eternity
so
of
many
pain and
sworn breakers to
suffering
go
is mine.
around.
I cling now to the dream that one day the veil will be sealed, that one day I can be freed, that one day a new God Woken will rise.
Yeah, well, none of those options were seal the veil, except maybe purge the world of source, but that still feels like it would just be killing everyone.
And if you really want our help, you should have, not tried to murder us over and over again, or at least said, I'm not doing this on my free will.
I guess as divine, my head just glows now.
That's fine. That's fine. You can enjoy the head glowing. I don't care. I didn't get
does
killed.
Does it even change me statistically?
No.
No. Nothing has changed.
But I was just glad that you didn't wipe me from the planet. I don't care. It's all good. You can be divine as you want.
Well, my son decided he wanted a pet.
And then, I don't know if there's anyone you can talk to.
Malady, I guess?
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here, she looks almost angelic.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me.
How did you rebuild her?
Why stay like this? Let an eye fool, your holiness. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time.
She turns to you, arms crossed, and grins.
Look at you. Magnificent.
How did you manage to repair the Lady Vengeance?
The same way I do everything, of course. Demonic guile.
She fingers the mask, covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. I sacrificed much. I'd give even more to see you become exactly what you've become. Soon, I'd like to have a little chat about something you can do for me.
What, play Dungeons and Dragons with you?
I honestly kind of figured that this was going to actually come up during the game, but I guess it's sequel bait.
But I believe that can wait. Relax.
Again, I think it's play Dungeons and Dragons with her as the DM.
Apparently.
That's Baldur's Gate 3. It literally is. We know it.
Well, it would explain why I keep playing the Red Dragonborn.
Yeah, where are you going?
No, around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a level 300. I'd say we've earned it.
At once?
In a
When
row?
the time comes,
If she'd said
Come
37,
find
that would have lined up perfectly.
Your Holiness.
So, yeah, Act 4, not great.
There were parts of it that were fine, but those could have easily been shoved into either Act 2 or the Nameless Isle.
Yeah, I was expecting to save the demon-possessed kid and kill a Drumalik a lot earlier than we ended up doing.
Well, if it isn't the
So,
new
regarding
divine gracing me
Anathema.
with his presence.
Yeah, it sucked.
How
It didn't
honored
work.
So what will you do now?
That is the question, isn't it? How does one top the greatest feat of necromancy ever conceived? I might have the answer to that. Tell me, have you ever heard of
So does he
Gustav?
play Asterion?
No, of course you wouldn't.
Maybe.
It's a written language, unreadable to most, but myself naturally. It comes from a mysterious race from another world.
Oh, good
Beings
God.
that feed on mind.
This literally ties into Baldur's Gate
Tend
3.
to seek them out.
They're mind
This
flayers.
Gustavstian seems to guard portals to their realm. And once I've uncovered one, well, why settle for being the greatest mind in just one world? And there's another for the taking.
I've never been fond of what the Divine stands for, but I must say, it's rather exciting to say I've been up close and personal with one.
So what's next for you? And where's
Who knows?
Mahalie?
A nice cottage someplace quiet for Mahalie and I. A roaring
So he's
fire and a
alive.
feather bed. Maybe. Maybe. But a girl needs some fun, doesn't she?
Don't really expect her to have reformed her ways. I mean, she's a succubus.
Yeah, it's kind of her thing.
Well, well, Quirkers, look who finally graced us with their presence. I suppose some thanks are in order.
Hey, it wasn't easy, but we made it.
What? No, you should be thanking me. I just saved the world from the great acorn. You're welcome, by the way. Honestly, Quirkers, some creatures have no sense of perspective.
A huge grin slowly spreads across the squirrel's small face.
Of course, had you not stopped this God King and his lackeys, there would have been very little left for me to save. So?
The cat moves forward, twisting around your legs and filling air with the sound of dry, dusty purring.
Ah, Quirkers! Please, have a little decorum.
I'm scratching the kitty.
Quirkus arches his back, almost dislodging Silora, who just smiles.
This battle is won, my friend, but we still have a war to fight. We've undone the Great Acorn, but the Knights of Dre are still out there. They summoned the Great Acorn once. They will be able to summon it again. We have to destroy their order, once and for all. That is the future Quirkus and I have ahead of us. We no longer need a shield, but we are very happy.
Well, if you ever need help again, you're welcome to
The
ask.
honor is all mine. I pray we will not need to call on you, but I am grateful for the offer. I never thought I would be proud to have befriended a giant, but there is no one Ow! Cluckers! There is no one that we would rather have walked this world with. I do not know what comes next for you, but you will always have a friend in the forest. Come, Quirkus. We must... Oh, I think you have something in your eye, my friend.
The cat curls up and snuggles into his squirrel friend, who quietly sits and sniffs on the deck.
I am kind of curious what would have happened if we'd both just said fuck it and neither of us had become divine. But
I think it would have bounced back to that 3-choice thing.
Probably.
And if I was playing single player, I would always either pick divine or everyone becomes divine, because that last one, like you said, seems like it kills everything. Unless we're completely wrong.
Yeah, unless we're completely misinterpreting it and only sorcerers have source, but we're able to absorb source from non-sorcerer souls. So
make of that what you will.
Yeah. Anyway, we finished the dang game. It may have turned into a salt mine for the last several sessions.
It's
and
over.
I am going to have to try to edit around so much cursing, and I'm not going to be able to get all of it. That's just going to be a thing.
And it's just so much.
I am so glad it's done.
Yeah.
It literally checked every it checked every
bad ending trope down to
RPG
having a list of 3.
trope. Seriously, the only thing good about the last act was you, my little dragon. Was it. And he damn near won the game for us, frankly. I am not playing through this again, and I'm not challenge running it.
No.
This is way too long of a game for that. And the last couple acts have not been good for my blood pressure. So, this will be the last that you're seeing of it on the channel, most likely. We might...
co-op, I'm going to hopefully have more fun with.
Yeah. I mean, we are considering some Let's Plays where even though they're not technically multiplayer, you might be on mic for some or all of it.
Yeah.
Like Midnight Suns. Because you know a lot more about Marvel than I do, frankly. But yeah, hopefully those go better and you have more fun with it. I do want to play Overcooked with you as well. That'll be a fun short one, I think.
Too much.
And as far as possibly playing the first Divinity Original Sin on the channel, I'm open to the idea, but it is going to be a while before either of us feels like touching anything remotely like this game for a bit. I think.
And I may beg you to play on easiest difficulty.
Oh, you won't have to beg.
I mean, this was classic, which is supposedly
classic,
balanced, but then the balance went out the window towards the end.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what Tactician is like. And it's like for the earlier acts, I actually usually play with difficulty enhancing mods, but the difficulty just goes out the window for this act, so...
And Anathema not working the way I think it should is awful.
Seriously, if the trick was that the physical armor had to be completely 100% gone...
That's so dumb.
Then that's dumb. Because he had like 20-some points left, and the hit from Anathema itself would have gotten through that. But we've been over all that. Point is, we're going to do more co-op on the channel. We're probably eventually going to do the first Original Sin game. It's just going to be a while. We're not doing this again. So everyone get their last look at the world's most adorable little dragon. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.